Hello and welcome back to my channel, your sanctuary for all things home, health, and style. Tonight, I'm embracing the coziness of this rainy evening by baking some delicious cupcakes in my pajamas after a long day of work. My whole entire life, I've always been one to need to clean up a space before I can fully immerse myself in a task. So before we start getting the ingredients out, let's do a quick tidy of the kitchen so there's plenty of space to work and move around. Jean-Luc has been craving these cupcakes all week long, and I was so glad to finally take a moment to not only bake these for him, but to enjoy the process as well. A really big misconception about those who practice slow living is that their whole lives are slow. As much as I wish that was the case, it sadly isn't. What slow and intentional living is really about is finding that balance among the chaos and taking the time to nurture ourselves and those we love. Even when the world around us is constantly moving at 1,000,000 miles per hour, it's about tapping on the brakes just slightly to slow down and enjoy the present moment. And just like with anything else you bake, you're going to want to start by mixing together all the dry ingredients in one bowl. Now that the dry ingredients are all measured out, it's time to move on to the wet ingredients. And if you're interested in making these cupcakes for yourself, I have the recipe posted on my website, which I'll be sure to leave a link to in the description. often we rush through life, always on to the next thing. But by embracing slow living, we give ourselves permission to pause, to breathe, and to really enjoy life. You start to notice more of the world around you, whether it's the freshness in the air after a crisp rain, the sounds of the birds chirping, the way your heart rate speeds up when you start to think about something that stresses you out, or the way your body feels after eating certain ingredients. When we slow down and we're able to pay attention to these small nuances throughout our day, it's amazing what we can discover about ourselves and the world around us. I've always been a total sucker for a sweet treat and have always had such a huge sweet tooth. But since my doctor recommended I cut out gluten and processed sugars from my diet completely, I've noticed that I've been feeling so much better. By making mindful choices about what we eat, we start to notice how food affects not just our taste buds, but our overall well-being. The best part about these cupcakes is that they aren't just delicious, but they're also gluten-free, dye-free, and refined sugar-free. Eating gluten-free can lead to better digestion and increased energy levels. Avoiding artificial dyes helps support our body's natural processes, and reducing processed sugar intake can lead to clearer skin, improved mood, and better joint health. All of those ingredients I just listed are super inflammatory to our bodies. I can admit that I'm not the best at relaying scientific data, so I'll leave that to the pros. But if you're interested in learning about this, there are so many great videos available on YouTube. One of our favorite people to learn from is Craig McCloskey. His Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts are so jam-packed full of information and very easy to digest. No pun intended. Anyways, I'll link him in the description for you. Over the past year or so, I've really enjoyed trying new recipes and creating new recipes on my own, using healthy ingredients that are not only good for you, but they taste so good too. And as you can see, by adding in some of the juice from the fruit, I was able to achieve this really lovely light pink color to the frosting. And because this isn't just a channel, but a personal connection as well, it's time for me to thank my newest subscribers. Erica, Robin Stacy, Grease Monkey 1992, O2 Race Chick, Charlotte, Jordan, Tabrina, and Shananaha. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I'm so glad to have you here. And if you're a new subscriber, or if you subscribed and I haven't given you a shout out, if you have a private YouTube account, I will not get an email letting me know your name and that you subscribed. So please let me know in the comments so I can be sure to give you a proper thank you in my next video. So our cupcakes are fresh out of the oven and they can now cool off. It is 6:55, which means I have 5 minutes of wiggle room in between now and when I need to start cooking dinner, so that's pretty nice. Hopefully by the time we're done eating, these will be cooled off enough to frost a few so that we can snack on them tonight. You can pick which one you want now.
You pick first.
Mm.
I think I know which one you're gonna pick.
That one?
That's how
Which one?
I thought you were gonna pick this one.
Which one are you gonna pick?
I was gonna pick. I'm gonna pick this one.
Right. No, you can pick this one.
This one's good.
Pick this one
I like
first.
this one.
Okay. That looks really good. Don't try it yet. Don't try it yet. Okay. I want to do the one that you
This
said.
is like one bite.
I'm going to frost it for the camera.
You just dropped the whole thing. Oh, damn. It even smells like frosting. Doesn't it?
Cheers. Mmm.
Should have wore something else. They probably can't even see you wearing all that camouflage. Just a floating head. There's a part of Major Payne where he eats a cupcake and it had pink frosting. That's what these remind me of. Be sure to insert that B-roll right here.
Okay.
I've seen that movie
I don't
probably
remember that part,
over
but
20 times.
I
because
remember
of
that movie. Kimmy, what do you have to say about the cupcakes?